All right, now that we're actually recording this time, I just spoke the entire time into the camera with it not actually recording. Don't I feel stupid? All right, so this is the 31st of October. I'm doing a reading for Alfablot or Halloween, Samhain, whatever you guys actually personally call it. Nothing is wrong with how you call it, it's just how you perceive it. I read a lot of times from Oz's True Book of the Days by Brian Wilton. I do that because I very much enjoy his book. It's very inspirational, and I take a lot of insight out of it and inspiration. How fare thee well, our fates we shun not, and well has Gripper answered my wish. More of joy to me wouldn't tell of my life to come, if so thou couldn't. We have all been given a path to negotiate in life, some are which much more difficult than others. The attitude from which we approach life is the complete opposite of that of the Christian might deal with it. Instead of praying and waiting for difficulties to pass and then giving credit to the holy for what is really the simple passing of time, we walk headlong into such difficulties as they arise and secure in the knowledge that we have been created and blessed with everything we need to thrive and survive the environment and situation we happen to be in. In our steadfast attempt to live a noble life full of honor, either we will succeed and we will be hailed as the victor, or we will celebrate a glorious death, both which are good and acceptable things. Now, do I wish to die? No, I don't. I don't wish to die. I wish to be a victor. I don't wish to be a victim. A victim does not give you anything. A victim does not add to your life, it takes away. Being a victim takes away from your life. I'd rather be a victor. Not a survivor, a victor. Everyone survives things in their life. Be they minor things or major things. Everyone survives. But is everyone a victor? That is what you have to ask yourself. Like gold medalists, they always talk about how they won gold. But the people who win bronze talk about it just as much that they won bronze, because that still means that they were a victor. Life isn't about always winning and getting first place. Life is about life. A lot of times I tell people to live life like they were going to be written about in a saga. There's a lot of inspiration in the sagas. Did all these people face their death with what they have written in the sagas? Were they really that brave? History would tell us so. The sagas tell us so. But human nature tells us otherwise. There's people who face their death bravely with a smile on their face, even a laugh on their lips. And there's other people who face death pissing themselves and laying in their own urine. It's all about how you face life. Me personally, I would like to face my death someday with a smile on my face. I don't want to be a victim. Never will be a victim. Refuse to be a victim. Bad things happen. Bad things happen to everybody. It's how we face the bad things that's important. We are pagan. We are heathen. We are not here to be meek, to be humble. That's not our destiny. That's not what we are asked. I use the phrase, hold my mead. I don't want the gods to see me and look down on me, oh, look at that victim. I want them to say, hey, you guys, watch what the fuck he's doing. Excuse my language. I try not to cuss in these videos, and sometimes it comes out. I'm sure our ancestors cussed a lot. So don't be offended. And if you are, I am sincerely sorry. It's not something I try to actually do all the time. I use tonight as a night of reflection. I use tonight as a night that you need to look back on the year And I say that a lot. I say that a lot about the different festivals because it's always good to reflect. You honor the ancestors. You honor the gods. And the thought that keeps coming to my mind tonight is when I was laying in that hospital bed in April. Sure, I was going to die because that's what everyone around me was telling me. You know, I made my phone calls. I said my goodbyes. I was ready. In the dream that night, there was a different story, though. There was a peace that washed over me before I fell asleep. And when I fell asleep, there was a dream. I stood there and I met Hell Earth herself. She told me it was time. I told her no. I told her not today. I can't leave today. I have kids to raise. I begged. I pleaded for my life. I offered everything that I was, everything I could offer, everything. And we came to an accord about it where she took strands of her own hair and wove onto my own thread. Now, was that a dream? I don't know. To me, it was not. To me, it was one of the gods that I worship, extending my life so I could raise my kids. Tonight made me think of that. It's been a long 6 months. Much has happened, much has changed. And the only thing that I can say for certain is everything that has happened has strengthened my feeling of the gods even more every day. It has made me more and more aware of the gods. It has made my relationship with the gods stronger and deeper. It has really cemented me on the path of which I've chosen. So I hope everyone who is celebrating tonight, doing your rituals, you all have a blessed evening, a safe evening. And I would like to thank all of you that have stopped by and watched my video and other videos I plan to come with later. I plan to start getting into doing the stories of the Norse gods, rewritten by my own hand, or written by my own hand, taken from many sources and just rewritten how I interpret them, or my words. The first will be the creation story, Ymir and the Odin, and Villian Ve. I think it's important to know where we came from. And I think it's important to also know the thoughts of those people reading those things. So I'll also add my commentary, my thoughts about the creation story in that. You guys can take it for what it is. It's my thoughts. I'm not an important man, and I'm not a great man. I'm just a man. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and thank you.